Hey guys, Phantom Fixer here with you again. Unboxing, opening up, and checking out the Infinity CR Plus 2-in-1 airbrush that I just got. I actually got the airbrush itself. I got the cleaning kit for the airbrush, which is a couple of brushes, and this thing, which I'm hoping it has instructions somewhere because I don't know what it does, but it's the brushes and what have you. So, and then this is a neat little thing. It's just a plastic cap. Really, there's nothing more to it than a plastic cap. For those airbrushes that have the crown, the pointy caps on them, it's kind of hard to just put your finger over and use a little bit of air to mix in whatever reducers, thinners, or whatever you might have in there. So you put this over the end, blocks the air so that you get the back pressure in there and it mixes it in the cup. So that's a neat little thing. But anyway, this is the Infinity CR Plus. Here we go. CR Plus. So it's actually, I believe it comes equipped with a 0.15 and has a 0.4 millimeter adapter in there as well. I've heard just amazingly good reviews on this airbrush. And you may recall that a couple weeks ago I did a unboxing on another, the Iwata, but I had this on my wish list for some time, and all of a sudden the wish came true. Yay. It's a harder in Steenbeck, by the way, so, and it does come directly from Germany. Yay. Instructions for use. So interesting. Oh god, it's going to break down and everything. Show you through. It's supposed to be a very cool little airbrush. Interesting stuff. It's got some features on here that I'm actually going to split this up into two. Again, I'm going to unbox it right now, show you the parts, and then I'm going to go over the demonstration of it. There's some quick stop things that you can do with this that I'll get into it when we do the actual operational part of it. Yeah, he's real good at this stuff. So here's the 0.4 millimeter needle and the crown. Interesting the way they put that together. They put the crown up here and the needle all separated from it, so kind of cool. Cap for the paint cup. Now here's the other paint cup that it comes with. This is the bigger, deeper paint cup. Wow, that does look cool. It has a definitely different look from most airbrushes. Everything about it just looks different. So, inside, I'm going to go back over that here. It's got some different nozzles here, so that all looks interesting. Let me get this out of the bag. I'll try to make sure you can see these things. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's important. Now, this is the kind of nozzle that I think most people are used to seeing. It's the regular crown point nozzle, the one I'm used to working with and I like working with, so you can actually see the spray coming out. And then it has another nozzle. This looks kind of interesting. It's got quite a large, problem with circular stuff. It's got quite a large little area there, so I'm sure this is the part that screws into the airbrush down here and gives you quite a bit of protection, but won't get in the way of the spray pattern at all. I'm sure I'm going to learn what that's all about. Now then, the airbrush itself, very cool looking airbrush. I think this is the depth, or it controls how far you can pull. Wow, that is smooth. Wow. That's an interesting mechanism. Looks quite the thing. Everything's nickel coated, and I'm not sure if that's like gold plating or brass or bronze or whatever. Looks pretty standard. I'm of course not going to take it apart. It's brand new. Don't want to hurt something like that, but I'm going to go through the manual, learn how to use everything, learn how it works, learn its foibles and its things, and I will get back with you and we'll do some practical testing with milk again. So I'm sure you all love that. I will be back. Okay guys, now I've done a little working with the airbrush here, figured it out, and I put it back to the in-the-box configuration so that I can show you how some of these things work. If you remember, I was telling you I didn't know what some of the things in the bag were. Turns out that this is the thing for adjusting the middle component. and I just dropped it on the floor. Yay. They term this ring in here the middle component, and it's adjustable and removable for cleaning, so that's for that. And again, of course, the two spray nozzles. Now it came with this this nozzle over the front. I don't know if I'm getting that into view. Yeah, that nozzle right there. That's just a safety nozzle. So I'm going to pull the needle all the way back, pull that off. And I hope you can see this, but the crown just slides on. And one thing I learned in testing the airbrush, this knurled ring has to be really, really tight, or you get a lot of blow through. In fact, I had the paint cup filled a little bit, pulled the needle back, and I got a face full of milk. So, yeah, that was my fun. It comes with a quick disconnect, so I'm going to pop that off and pop my airline on. This is the hardened Steenbeck. It's all ready to go. One other thing I wanted to show you on this was the quick set. Now, you know, most airbrushes have the adjustment here where you can adjust how far you can pull back the needle. This one takes that a step further in what they call quick set. What you do is you rotate this, but you have to push this to engage it. When you push it, it comes forward and it becomes the needle stop. So you see, I can only go a certain distance. If I pull that ring out, I can now go the full travel. Interesting way of setting up spray ranges, obviously for doing shading, all kinds of other little things where you have to be absolutely precise and you want to have a setting. You would make that setting on here, and then when you're doing regular painting on the model, you'd have it pulled out and you have the full range of control. When you get into those areas that you need to do that special shading, you push that and now you have the needle lock. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to do the rest of this without. I have taken the liberty this time of, again, this is just skim milk, and I have added some green food coloring to it. Hopefully it'll be a lot more visible, so you guys will actually get to see what it does. So here goes the hardened Steenbeck. Let's just do some wide passes. Yep. Now remember, this is a 0.15, so it's going to be, I don't know if it's more visible, but I'll tell you what, it's doing a super fine line. It's not a heck of a lot more visible, is it? I should have gone with like fluorescent or something. It's doing an incredibly fine line. It is doing a super fine line. I hope it's coming out where you can see it. I can see this is going to become the detail airbrush for sure. There's a lot of control here. Now I'm spraying at 20 psi, about 1.5 bar, about 22 psi actually. So it's a little low, but oh wow, I like it. Can I write my name? Whoops, screwed that up. Interesting, it has a very nice spray pattern. I'm really digging it. I probably should have used a darker color. You can see just the tremendous small detail that I'm getting here. I hope you can see. And again, I'll tell you that if this thing is even just a little bit loose, see what you get? I mean, I tweaked that just a tiny bit, and that's what it did. So, anyway, make sure that thing is super tight. Otherwise, you will see lots and lots of bubbles come out. So, anyway, that's the hardened Steenbeck. I am very jazzed. I like it a lot. I really like the function of this. The needle lock, very cool idea on their part. Very cool. I also like the fact that they actually have a piece designed to allow you to, just pull and that will mix it in the cup. I don't know if you heard the little bubbles there. It allows you to mix the stuff in the cup. Very neat idea on their part. Very cool stuff. That was the Harder and Steenbeck Infinity CR, Infinity CR Plus. Very nice airbrush. I'll post a link to where I got it. The guy shipped it out immediately, super fast. Really pleased with the transaction. Hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think. Tell me if it was silly, stupid, wrong. And I'm going to enjoy this Infinity, and I'm going to get to work on some of my Signar guys here. I've got some more metal to paint on them, so we'll see how it shoots metal. That'll be great fun. All right, guys. Talk to you later.